Beyoncé just gave me one of those looks, and Jay-Z just told me that Rihanna is a beast. And she looked away. Right. And I was like, so I did a Rihanna double take. I didn't get fired because of her. Well, some people still think that Queen Bey was the one who got her dropped. Rihanna became famous not only because she worked hard and got lucky, but also because Beyoncé was able to shut down her competition. The Carters can always make or break you. And Rihanna was born to be a singer, while the unlucky Beyoncé lookalike's music career crashed and burned before it even got started. So, in 2005, Jay-Z's Rockefeller Records signed a 17-year-old girl named Young Tiara, who was as skilled as she was beautiful. Under Jay-Z's management, Tiara released the song Make Her Feel Good from her first record, and it became a hit right away. Like the song's title. It did make her feel good to see her first song move up the charts, and she could see that many of her dreams were coming true. What could be better than having Jay-Z help you with your project and being called the Princess of Def Jam Records? Even though the girl's dreams didn't last long. And at the showcase, two acts did their thing. Tiara Marie is a very nice girl, and that's her name. I was paying a little more attention to her than I was to Rihanna, to be honest. Around the same time, young Rihanna and Ne-Yo were both signed to Def Jam Records. Since Tiara was already the real princess of the label, Rihanna, who was from Barbados, had no chance against her more promising labelmate, and the company paid more attention to Tiara than to Rihanna. Now, all of this changed quickly when Queen Bey decided she liked Rihanna more, and she was able to change the situation so that Tiara was no longer the princess of the label and was just dropped. Beyoncé just gave me one of those looks, and Jay-Z just told me that Rihanna is a beast. And she looked away. Right. And I was like, so I did a Rihanna double take. An excerpt from L.A. Reid's autobiography, Sing to Me, My Story of Making Music, Finding Magic, and Looking for Who's Next, Where, proved this. The head of the record company said that he and the label thought that love and hip-hop starlet Tiara was a bigger star than Rihanna, but Queen Bey made him change his mind. Reid remembered that Jay-Z and his team did the A&R for Rihanna's first record after he signed her. He had nothing to do with it because he hadn't heard Rihanna sing, but he had heard Tiara sing. So I guess the company had to decide which of the two girls to focus on. There was an in-house show at the company, and Beyoncé and Jay-Z were there. Tiara Marie on that day, Rihanna, a group of 4 girls called Black Butterfly, and Ne-Yo all played. At the label, Reid said, "We thought Tiara Marie would be the big star. We spent more time with her, worked harder on her, and paid her more care. Rihanna's song Pon de Replay was already a hit, but we still thought she was the other girl." A bell went off for me, though, when Beyoncé came up to me after the show and said that Rihanna girl is a beast. And that was all Beyoncé had to say to get the boss to look at Rihanna. The label called Tiara the next year, in 2006, to tell her she was fired. There was only a phone call about Tiara's crime. It is likely that a staff member made the call. We don't know anything about it, but it was said that she was too close to Jay-Z, which Beyoncé didn't like. It's sad that a guy she looked up to as a father figure left her, and she said Jay never told her she had been fired from the company. She told me that Jay-Z didn't call me to say goodbye if things had been different. Tiara could have been today's Rihanna or a big Tiara, since the girl had ability that couldn't be denied. So let's just say that Height of Tiaras was popular from 2005 to 2006, and ever since that fateful day. And according to Beyoncé, she has only had one hit song in her career. Regardless, I think she had another good song called Hunt for You, which I'm not sure anyone knows. To make matters worse for the poor girl, a private tape she made with her ex-boyfriend Akbar was leaked online, and Terry accused Akbar of working with his close friend, rapper 50 Cent, to do it. She even went to court about it. But sadly, the judge threw her case out the window by saying that Akbar and 50 Cent were not guilty of the charges. It didn't stop there, though, as if the world was playing tricks on her. The judge told her to give $30,000 to 50 Cent, which was a huge amount. Ask me how a broke artist could come up with that much money to pay an enemy when she no longer had a record label to support her. Now, Blue Cantrell, who was one of the biggest names in R&B in the early 2000s and was giving Beyoncé a run for her money, was also said to have been silenced by the Carters. Hit 'em up style and similar songs. Oops and Breathe went to the top of the charts in the US and elsewhere. But after many years of success, the singer stopped being talked about. So, what did Blue Cantrell do? When record companies heard her voice, they could tell she was good, so more than 5 of them fought to sign her. In the end, Blue signed with Arista Records. Then, she came out with her first song, Hit 'Em Up Style. Oops. In April 2001, it was a big hit right away. The song not only got to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, but it also got her a Grammy nod for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance. For her first song, it was pretty good. In the same year, Blue put out her first record, So Blue, which was certified platinum and added to her success. And luckily for her, she kept getting better and better until 2003, when she put out her second album, Bittersweet. It had the hit song Breathe, which featured Sean Paul, and got her a second Grammy nod, this time for Best R&B Album. Now, with all of her success, Blue was always hearing that she had a big fight with superstar Beyoncé. At the time, Beyoncé had just released her first solo record, Dangerously in Love, and was just starting to date Jay-Z. Since Blue was close with Jay and was putting out top-charting R&B songs around the same time as Bey, it was only a matter of time before rumors started. Blue always said that there was nothing going on between her and Jay-Z when people asked her about it, but she did admit to Wendy Williams that she had a big crush on him. She said, "I still have a crush on him. It doesn't matter to me who he's with. I have always liked him." It looked like Beyoncé wasn't a fan of Blue. The fight got worse when she said that her songs were similar to Beyoncé's. The fact that she had a crush on her boyfriend and Blue didn't help. She told The Guardian that the music video for Beyoncé and Jay-Z's song Bonnie and Clyde looked a lot like the one for her first song, Roundup. When Beyoncé whispered in the song signs, she added to the reports that they were fighting. A Sagittarius was the person I loved. Someone who was a Pisces hurt me. And if I told you that Jay-Z is a Sagittarius and Blue is a Pisces, would you believe me? Blue heard the voice, too, because she told him to listen. She might be doing it to get attention, but I want her to understand. If she comes with me, it's a bad idea. She needs to know what she's getting herself into and what she's doing. I'm a master at singing. Now. This claim didn't end there, though. Soon after, Blue Cantrell went after Beyoncé again, saying that she had stolen from her. She was angry when she heard Beyoncé's song Baby Boy because she thought it sounded too much like her own #1 hit, Breathe. But Beyoncé told Jay to forget about Tiara and support Rihanna. Another person said that at the time, Tiara Marie was the it girl, and the label was pushing her to be the next big star. Beyoncé told L.A. Reid that Rihanna was a beast after a show in L.A. made him stop paying attention to Tiara and start paying attention to RIH. So, can the Carters make it or break it? In the comments, people tell us what they think. Also, let's not forget that, in my view, this video is based on theories and shouldn't be taken as fact. All done. Bye.